Welcome back to Cashin in with Carville, NFL Divisional Round Edition. I'm Zach Ewing along with James. And the NFL got off to a kind of a slow start in the playoffs, honestly. There was like one good game out of the six. But what it gave us is a bunch of good matchups.
Yeah, I mean, this feels like this is going to be a good weekend. I mean, I'm excited for it. You got 2 games Saturday. You got 2 games Sunday. I like that schedule. I like having the Monday game, although it wasn't worth a damn.
That was really the problem, wasn't it? Was that all the primetime games were wipeouts. But this, in my opinion, might be the best weekend of the year for football fans because you have wall-to-wall action. It's meaningful, but you're not to the point where you're just sitting around waiting for one game yet either. So let's get to it. Bengals at Titans Saturday afternoon. This is the first one. Joe Burrow and the boys got their first playoff win in 31 years last week. What do they do for an encore? It's Titans minus 3.5.
That's a really hard one, but I'm going to take the Bengals.
The Bengals with the points, all right. But Joe Burrow, by the way, has not lost a must-win game in a long time.
Next.
All right. Next up will be Saturday night up in frigid Green Bay, the Packers minus 6 against the San Francisco 49ers.
I like the 49ers.
49ers with the points. All right. And then moving on to Sunday, we've got Rams at Bucks. Maybe the best matchup of the weekend. Rams get their Matthew Stafford, his first playoff win, and now they go to Tampa Bay. It's Bucks minus 3.
I couldn't pick the Rams if the Bucks were minus 43.
Just out of principle.
I can't stand them. And you know what else? I really hate the helmets, and I really don't like their uniforms. In addition to everything else,
I think you said that last week, and it didn't jinx them at all. So
didn't. But if at first you don't succeed,
you can try again. I said that was the game of the weekend. Probably the game of the weekend is the last one. Everything leads up to this. Josh Allen and the Bills, Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs. They play in Kansas City. Buffalo beat them there earlier this year, but it's Kansas City minus 2.
Chiefs.
It's the Chiefs. Why the turnaround from earlier in the year?
Well, you see teams play really close. Arizona and the Rams, it wasn't that close. They said playoff football is different, and they're at home and they're not bad. And the Chiefs have a lot of LSU guys too.
That is true. Darrell Williams, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, and Tyrann Mathieu. So
Tyrann Mathieu, until Joe Burrow came, was the best player in the history of LSU football. In the history of LSU football.
It's hard to argue with the impact he had in those 2 seasons.
Oh, God. Everybody knew exactly where he was anywhere on the playing field.
All right, before we let you go, we are going to play a couple of player props this week to fill out the cards, so to speak. The first one, speaking of great LSU players, Joe Burrow, over or under 275.5 yards passing.
I think he's going to throw for 277.
All right, we'll go over by a touch. And then the last one from this Bills-Chiefs game, more total yards, so combining rushing and passing between Josh Allen or Patrick Mahomes.
I think the Chiefs will win the game, but I think Josh Allen will have more yards.
All right, we'll go Allen on that one. And you mentioned the basketball team last night. LSU hit a little bit of a slump. Pelicans are struggling. I guess we're waiting for baseball season around here.
If there is one. If baseball doesn't get this straight pretty fast, they're going to fall off the face of the earth. And I'm a big baseball fan, by the way. But there's just, in the entertainment world, there's just so many choices now. And if the public, I'm subsidizing a $500 million stadium, and these guys can't play, to hell with it. They better, Rob Manfred and Tony Clark, they better get on the stick here, because this is not going to end very pretty for them.
Yeah, no, you're right about that. We got a deadline approaching, and maybe that'll motivate him.
All right. Ken Rosenthal had a good piece in The Athletic. I thought it was good. The Athletic is always good.
Yeah, no, I think I read the same thing, and so they better get on the ball. So we have a message for baseball. We got some football picks, and this has been Cashing In with Carville. Thank you, James.
All right, man. We'll see you. We're going to kill them this week. Feeling good. All right.
Let's do it. All right.
All right.